For someone's down 3 scores, that situation there is just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, third quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 38-yard line. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. They'll run with Thompson. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Right there. Hey, Echo. Right there.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. McCoy. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Chris Thompson there to make the grab. And the Redskins are able to close the gap just a bit. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen, steal possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
No room to be had there on the first down run as he's lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Montez Sweat, he's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Flush to his right. He's going to let this go for the end zone. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Oh, he's going to let this go. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Butker on for the PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. Oh, this is a touch cruel here. They've got the big lead. Now they're going for the jugular with the onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by the Redskins. So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. Have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
Get it.
Open man here, Sims complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there.
Ready. Smooth.
I got you. I got you.
Hey, 1-7. Check Mike 54.
Deep grip. Deep grip.
Operating from the gun, McCoy. He's got it complete to Thompson. It's a 14-yard pickup, but it'll still be second down. Throwing again on second down. McCoy, he'll buy some time right. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. Second and goal from the 1. Here's McCoy. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
53's the mark. 53.
Now McCoy toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So now 4th and goal. You're trailing by a decent amount here. What are you doing, Coach Davis?
Well, I've got to think to myself, just how many more opportunities am I going to have this close and have this chance? I've got to go for it right here. The clock's dwindling on me. Let's go get it done.
Here we go with Geis. And he didn't get there. Knocked backwards to the 2-yard line. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And the ball's going to be going back to the Chiefs. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Been a very strong performance for them really on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs the most recent example, and now obviously they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. In his own end zone, it's Mahomes. That's complete. It's Bell. And he's able to get this one up to the 8-yard line this time. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it? How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that first down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Now Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And the Redskins scoop it. And they're going to come up empty here on 4th down.
All the practice, all the training, all the meetings. In this situation, I know exactly what quarterbacks are taught. Take care of the football. That's job one, paramount. Because you cough it up here, you might be giving.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Darius Geis taking it in. And the Redskins capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. They go for just 1 here as it's up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And the most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild, and at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. All right, Charles, help me out here. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead, and you run backwards into the end zone. You're just trying to do too much.
I almost don't have words for it. But, you know, every coach that we talk to talks about running backs or people running the football, running north-south, getting upfield. He went way in the opposite direction, and that's going to cost his team.
Yeah, it cost him big time. Still leading, but it costs him.
Just like that. Just like that.
First play of the drive is a run with Thompson. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Open man is Sims. He's got it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a first down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11. They'll look to throw. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. He's back to throw. He gets it to Sims, complete. And he's got this down to the 35. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down.
Here we go, here we go. 15 line it. 15 line. Go, go.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
Back to throw.
Let's get off the field, Pete. Let's get off the field.
And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. His intended receiver, the tight end, Caleb Wilson. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Incomplete. Sets up 4th down.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. The throw taken in by Sims. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. So this one in the win column for Kansas City, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we sign off from Landover.